Family, these girl trips are ruining relationships. People are looking desperate. You're hurting.
Girl trips may be the worst thing ever invented. And the reason why I say this is because whatever happens on a girl trip stays on a girl trip.
Yeah.
And I've seen some grisly things on girl trips.
Yeah.
I mean, these girls, they become demons out here. You know what I'm saying? So for me, like, if you're a girl if you're in a relationship with your girl, there's no reason for her to go on a girl trip because most likely she'll go with her single friends.
Yeah.
And her single friends are gonna do single things. And your girl doesn't want to be left out. She's gonna fall into that habit.
I saw this story, a little headline that said that women go on girl trips and gets pregnant. Like, I think it was like 2 women who went on a girl trip, came back home with babies. Now, think about this. If you're a dude who, I don't know, had a crush on her, was trying to get her to go out with you, was really working on her, she went out to another state or another country and just randomly got pregnant by dudes out there and came back home. Now it's your job to take care of those kids that she has now. Are you willing to do that?
Of course not. That is the most egregious thing. Mind you, not only did she go out to the girl trip, she got cleaned up by somebody.
Yeah.
But she didn't wear protection or use protection and then let her bust inside her and then got her pregnant?
Yeah.
Think about how wild that is.
That is wild.
Like, you can't make this stuff up. So for me, it's like, I don't see the benefit. I don't see the benefit at all if you're in a relationship with a girl or if you know, and I just hear the crazy stuff because a lot of times women use their looks to get by in a lot of situations. So they're going on these girl trips and they're getting on yachts.
Yeah.
They're flying out places. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like every girl knows a security guard or somebody that knows Drake or some entertainer. And now they're backstage somewhere. Like,
now, I will say this. Growing up in South Florida, right? We've seen it. We've seen women fly in every single year to South Florida to just do what they do. And we know that this girl probably has like a boyfriend back home. She probably has a husband back home. If you see like, you know, that little imprint of the rings and stuff left on their hands. You know this, and they still come here and act absolutely wild.
They go crazy.
It's like there's no rule down here. And I don't know why they feel like as soon as they leave their hometown or their state, that they have to go crazy, that they have to sleep with every guy in the city. I don't understand it, but it's horrible.
It's weird because it's like they think they go into another world where consequences don't affect them anymore. Because they come to Miami, especially during spring break or whatever, and they just throw all caution to the wind. They're on South Beach, you know what I'm saying, they're in Lauderdale, they're out here, and they're just like, I'm gonna sleep with as many. I mean, and that's the thing I don't get, especially you guys are in other states, like, you know, smaller states where they don't have beaches, and you know we're kind of used to that stuff over here. But these girls come over here and they act like it's another world. Now, mind you, I do think, you know what I'm saying, because we're in South Florida, we're desensitized to a lot of things.
Yeah.
I see a lot of nice cars, and I just, you know, look the other way. Where probably most of these girls never seen a Rolls Royce or, you know, a Ferrari or a Lamborghini and stuff like that. And those things are kind of common in Florida. You know what I'm saying? So
it's so common that it was, I think it was like a year or two ago when that Corvette song was like popping. I turned to him and I was like, what's with them with the Corvette thing? I didn't even know Corvette was a luxury vehicle.
Yeah, we see so many Corvettes.
I've seen Corvettes my whole life, everywhere.
Like, okay,
so I didn't even know it was a luxury vehicle. I'm like, damn, people, wait, let me look into it. And the thing is, like, you know, obviously, I know some luxury vehicles, but I never considered a Corvette a luxury vehicle.
But I guess in other places, it is. So, I don't know. Even like Jaguars, you know what I'm saying? I see Jaguars, I'm like, okay, cool, it's a Jaguar. But other people are like, oh my God, this, you know what I'm saying? So it's that. So
I guess it's the same thing that dazzles those women when they come to Florida.
Exactly.
They see all this and they're like, oh my goodness. Oh wow, everybody must be making it out here. This must be the place to be. I might have to lock in a guy down here or something. I don't know.
But that's the thing. It's not even like they're trying to lock in with guys. I think they just, like I said, I feel like once they get on that plane, they feel like they go to another dimension. And they act like, because it makes no sense how you act so differently just because you're in a different location.
Yeah.
They'll come down here, and like I said, you know, the guys in, let's say, Idaho or whatever, they make, you know, work for it like crazy. But they come to Miami and they're just like, every guy with a, you know what I'm saying, on the beach with a shirt off can get it. It don't make no sense. Those girl trips, man, I think they can ruin relationships. I think they do ruin relationships. And my question to most guys is, do you want to know what happens on those girl trips?
You do not want to know. I'll be honest with you. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've participated in this debauchery. You do not want to see what happens, man. Your girl is out here acting absolutely wild. She is running amok on the town. I remember I was at a club and there was this chick that we were just talking to, or whatever the deal is, you know, and she's flirting. She was from the West Coast, and she was like, oh, I want you to take me to the trenches. I'm like, you want me to take you to the slums, the hood? Like, what would be the reason that you would want me to take you there? You know what I mean? You're so turned on by the mystique of Florida dudes that you want us to take you to the trenches? Man, your girl is putting her life in danger. We're nice people. What if we weren't?
I'm telling you, there's some not nice people.
Yeah, there's some folk out here that ain't friendly.
That ain't friendly. So for me, it's like, again, like, I know for most people, Florida is some kind of like paradise. And the same thing with LA and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, like, you can't throw all caution to the wind. This is like, and again, the idea that these girls got pregnant, they literally got pregnant. Like, who, and sometimes, like, they don't even know who the dad is because they had so much debauchery for the last 2 dudes. So it comes to the point, it's like, man, I don't, like, if your girl tells you, I want to go to a girl trip, you have to ask her, what is the benefit? What is the benefit?
Why can't I come along again?
Why can't I come along? I need time with my girls. Okay, why do you have to go to another state to have time with your girls? You know what I'm saying? And then they want to hit you with the date. You don't trust them. Well, it's not so much I don't trust you. I don't trust the environment around you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to, and again,
I can't protect you from that far.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I can't control what happens.
If you're at the local club, I could slide for you.
Yeah, but if this got pressed upon you, well, is your girl gonna swing on them? Come on, let's be honest. So at the end of the day, like, it's girl trips. It sounds amazing. You know what I'm saying, for the girls that are doing it, obviously. But everything has a consequence, and a lot of these girls, like I said, they throw caution to the wind. They, you know, are having a great time. They're not really thinking. And like these women who got pregnant, that's a lifelong consequence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, whether they, you know what I'm saying, go do a switch motion or whatever and handle it that way, that's their choice. But at the end of the day, these are consequences still. So girl trips sound great, but I don't know, man.
Now tell me about this. Remember that video of the guy holding the sign at the airport for the girl?
Oh my God.
And I think he was holding a sign that said something like, I know you cheated and the baby's not mine, but I'll take care of them, or I'll raise them, or something like, I want you back. That is just desperate. You guys are hurting this bad?
Guys, what did I tell you about self-respect? Respect yourself.
Yeah.
Respect yourself. Have self-worth. If this girl went on some trip, got pregnant by some random guy, and you want her back, think about how crazy that is. So you're gonna be raising another man's child.
Yeah.
Not only, and you guys were in a relationship when she left.
In a full relationship.
So that means, again, she had sex with somebody else. So she already cheated on you. And she didn't have the discretion to wear a condom or something like that and got pregnant. And now you're gonna take her back and raise this person's kids?
It's the highest level of disrespect to me.
I mean, I've heard girls who literally will tell a guy who she's a single mother and she's like, I'm not gonna have her kid. And this dude never had a kid.
Woo!
That is the craziest thing in the world.
So you will pop out thug children,
but you won't take my child and I'm with you? Like,
I'm taking care of you and this thug's baby.
I can't have it yet. I can't procreate. That's the craziest thing in the world, man.
Hey, you cold-hearted, man. You cruel. You being cruel to them boys, man.
So, but it's
not.
Guys, listen. At the end of the day, I'm gonna say this, and you know, it is what it is. They're cruel-hearted, but at the end of the day, you're allowing this. You're accepting
you're tolerating
this behavior.
that.
And I can't be mad. Look, man, a sucker's born every day, and somebody gonna suck that sucker. That's really what it is. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, if you're gonna allow that kind of behavior to you, there's gonna be somebody who's gonna be like, well, he accepts it, so I'm gonna keep it rolling, you know?
At this point, I wanna say this. It is a red flag now. If she says she's going on a girl trip, it's a red flag, man. Don't fall for it. And if she wants to break up because you don't want to allow that trip, man, yeah, don't even get back with her, because I know what's going down when she go on that trip. If she starts a fight with you and then goes on the girl trip, now she has the ability to say that she was angry at you for everything she did in South Florida.
Exactly.
And trust me, in South Florida, it's getting wild. Yeah. But you let me know in the comment section how you feel about these girl trips. And then click on that video that just popped up. And I'll see you on the next one.
Peace.